Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Caleb back here with another video, man. Today, as y'all can see by the title, we are doing another reaction video, man. If y'all have not already, make sure that y'all go follow my Twitch. Make sure that y'all follow my Instagram. Links are in the description below. Make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe as well. You know what I'm saying? That all helps, you know what I'm saying? It really does help. It makes me feel wanted. Makes me feel like, you know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is really appreciated. No, I'm just playing though, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all do enjoy this video regardless. If y'all like, comment, subscribe, go follow my Twitch, any of that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all do enjoy this video regardless. But let's go and get into today's video, man. Today we'll be watching Cop loses it when he gets a dirty look. Now, if you're losing it when you get a dirty look as a cop, my nigga, you can't do that. Ain't professional.
You need more training. I need more training. You need something back. You gotta
be New York. Gotta be New York.
He said he's gonna catch a body. Everything is recorded. Him right here. He said he's gonna catch a body out here. Everything he came up to me with a stick.
On August 23rd, 2020, police officers on patrol in Chicago made the abrupt decision to detain a young man by the name of Leroy Kennedy. One moment Leroy was going about his day, and the next, he was being tackled, his face ground into the pavement. He was resisting arrest, officers would later inform him. But the original reason they stopped him seemed to mystify everyone, including the officers themselves, who seemed intent on behaving unprofessionally throughout the encounter. Right away, we're situated in the middle of a chaotic scene fueled by an incensed mob. They've just witnessed a violent incident instigated by the police themselves.
Hey, no, chill out. You got we'll roll your we'll roll your we just you. Take the come on. You just busted. Okay. You just busted. You playing, bro. You playing, bro. You playing, bro. You playing.
Yeah, that's just like over bullshit.
Helping you. Helping you. You just this face up like this. Man, you just this face up. That you had on that bitch. You was trying to fight me, bro. Man, you was trying to fight the
I'm trying to fight you, bitch, man.
Stop pushing him, bro.
Police officer, boy. Hey, this just shows you, bro. Like, it really goes to show you. When the police officer got that badge on, when they got that suit on, they got that uniform on, nigga, you can't do shit to them, nigga. You can't do a damn thing to them niggas. That just goes to show you.
You might expect that once Leroy is in the back of the squad car, his defenders will disperse. However, this seems to have the exact opposite effect.
Bro, bag up.
Your black bitch ass. And that's real though. I ain't gonna lie. It's good to know. Like if I was that nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I'd be like, hey, it's good to know I got niggas riding behind me though. You know what I'm saying? I got people behind me on my. You know what I'm saying? Like that's gonna ride for me, knowing that what they doing is dead wrong, bro. Cause bro, I'll be damn, bro. Like I've seen videos like that where cops really just come up out of nowhere and they'll just arrest a nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll just start patting a nigga down out of nowhere. It's like, gang, stop touching me. What are you doing? I feel like that's exactly what's going on here.
The chaotic scene has quickly evolved to what appears to be a standoff between officers and civilians. The officer, having put his hands around Leroy's neck and having thrown him to the ground, definitely doesn't appear to have been warranted. While exercising force against a fleeing suspect is allowed, so long as the force is reasonable under the circumstances, Leroy didn't appear to have been a fleeing suspect. He also didn't appear to have been resisting, nor did it seem he had any weapons on his person. There must be specific, articulable facts to support the exercise of force, and here we aren't seeing any.
That's crazy, man.
Because you did. It is what it is.
That's what it is.
That's why we don't like y'all. Should kill y'all. I hate y'all. You just my face up, bro. I ain't got though. I have nothing. Why you take off? What y'all with me for? Bro, I walked off, bro. Did you move my hands? Bro, you want to search me, bro? How about the cop you search? You can search me hands down, everything. I don't have nothing. I'm Hamlin in the cuff stop.
Put that in your cuffs.
I got you.
And now district guard, take a district guard. District guard Hamlin in the cuff stop. Augustine Hamlin, take a district.
I'm like, nigga, what am I getting put in cuffs for?
It also doesn't help that more police are joining the scene by the minute. It's hard to say who's most upset, Leroy, the crowd, or the police. One of the officers who participated in the arrest appears to be particularly agitated and takes it out on the crowd.
Let's go then, skinny. Take that off, 140-pound ass. 140 pounds. Hold on with your homies. Talk to you.
Oh, damn. You know it's serious when a police officer talking back and forth.
He wasn't like that when he was just out here. He was not like that. He was not like that.
So he was not like that. He's gonna bring your bitch ass out the work.
I appreciate you guys. Stay right there. That's fine.
Why you getting all tough and down like that?
Sticks and you picking up sticks and
Hey, bro. That nigga ain't supposed to be no police officer.
we know. We're not lying about it. Right. Okay? What the force for? We start fighting it out. He jumping through the gate. Try to talk to him. You pulled up.
I thought it was a black bitch ass nigga.
We don't need that. Yeah, because he snapped. He did. I understand. Okay? But Buddy was coming up behind him. Okay? Trying to pull him away. It's on camera. It's on camera.
That shit crazy, boy. I ain't gonna hold.
What's the issue?
I can tell this nigga right here, gang. This dude right here, exactly right here. He ain't supposed to be no police officer. Now that nigga, you can tell he's overly sensitive, gang. You know what I'm saying? These niggas over here getting in this nigga head, bro. And he's just in real life going for it, bro. Like, this nigga's overly sensitive, gang. He's not supposed to be no police officer. I need more training. Just look at the way he's going back and forth. All the other police officers shut up. You know what I'm saying? They're quiet. This nigga's going back and forth. He doesn't know what he's doing.
He came up to me with a stick.
My fault, I keep clearing my throat, y'all. My bad. I'm getting over a little sickness, y'all. My fault.
Catch a body today.
You might think you misheard the officer, but he did in fact say that he was looking to catch a body, and as he continuously points out to the crowd, it's all on video.
Yeah, that nigga's getting fired.
You picked up a bag. It's on camera. I did.
He told I will. No.
Everything has gotten out of hand, and the officer needs to quickly separate Leroy from the scene. Considering the number of members of law enforcement who've responded to the scene, at least 1 to 2 should be making efforts to de-escalate the situation and to calm the civilians. However, what we've seen isn't consistent with this. At this point, it's clear that the officers have lost control of the situation. Irate civilians have surrounded the cruiser, and Leroy should have already been transported away from the scene.
No, for sure.
I wasn't. Your ass was inside. I'm intimidated.
There's something obviously wrong with him, bro.
The situation is now completely out of control. Officers are behaving unprofessionally, which tarnishes the law enforcement badge. While they should never let their emotions be seen, their anger has gotten the best of them. The civilians have a right to challenge authority, and the officers have no right to speak to the civilians the way they are, including the name-calling and threatening to lock them up as you just witnessed, as the police car begins to pull away.
I heard I'd catch a body. I ain't hear nothing about no locking up. I heard I'd catch a body. I don't know about that.
The officer continues shouting insults out the window.
Neck more than you, bro.
I'm a broke bitch, man.
Running. Remind me to take this. Relax. I got you, okay? I got you. We got you. Ain't nobody gonna treat you badly. I'm gonna get you water and everything, okay?
But based on the police treatment Leroy has experienced so far, though, these promises likely don't mean much. Back where the crowd is gathered, several bystanders attempt to explain how the situation has played out so far. The response they get is lackluster at best, if not outright dismissive.
To go see his sister, man.
Put their hand on him.
He jumped out, he grabbed him. He didn't try to get aggressive with him. He picked him up and slammed him, man. On the guy in the car.
The officer, when
The black
the gentleman
officer
told
picked
him
him up.
to not touch him, the officer got mad and choked him.
Yeah, he
and then he tried to resist. The officer took him and slammed him on the ground.
He wasn't doing nothing.
Why did the police officer get out of the car?
We have no idea. They
Told me
parked
to
right
sit right
here.
here.
They parked right here. They were sitting down right here. He started walking towards them. The gentleman got up and started walking away. I guess he didn't want no problem. They never found nothing on. He wasn't doing anything wrong. The black officer tried to corner him off, ran and chased him and blocked him off. He said, man, I ain't did nothing. Don't touch me. The officer grabbed him and started choking him.
My suggestion is, if you want to make a complaint, you can call COPA.
Nigga, someone make a
I mean,
complaint.
it looks like the guy's under arrest for something.
What that something is remains to be seen. An officer needs to take charge of the situation and give the disgruntled witnesses a voice. They need for someone to listen and to feel they've been heard. They should be given the option to fill out statements and potentially compose formal complaints. Even if the complaints don't move forward, perception is everything, even so much as giving the witnesses business cards as a way to build trust. For now, officers clear the original scene and arrange to meet EMS at a more controlled location. However, not all of the officers go quietly, fanning the flames of unrest before leaving the area.
Oh, we come out sick. That's how we do.
Some of these niggas definitely be fucking
I'm just talking to the community, bro. That's it. I still love you, though. I still love you. I love you, Papa.
They need attention. All right, let's go. They just need attention. I don't want to give a attention.
Just a few blocks away, one of the officers waiting for EMTs to assess Leroy finally thinks to ask a rather important question.
We jumped.
What y'all doing?
So we jumping.
What's he arrested for?
They instantly started fighting.
But you don't know what he arrested for?
To be arrested for. Hey, no, hey, see my face.
As we saw in the arrest footage, this
Yeah, I can't even be bad at the nigga though, gang. Like, you can't be bad at the nigga, gang. If I just randomly got arrested, bro, it's other officers asking, yo, so why is he arrested? Nigga talking about, they just started fighting. Yo, y'all came up on me first. Yo, I'll
This
be
isn't
down.
exactly true. It seems that the police are getting creative. Police chased Leroy down, and it was only after they laid hands on him that he began to flail.
That's real.
They started grabbing on Ridge as soon as we walked up, grabbing his back, grabbing the back of his vest, pulling him away. We didn't even say.
This claim may be true. Conflict once again flares between Leroy and the officers while they wait for EMS. Even rookies are taught not to engage with a yelling detainee. While it would go a long way in the court of public opinion and among a jury when footage shows officers not engaging, this particular officer opens the door to the cruiser and confronts Leroy. His act is clearly unprofessional. In addition, the backwards worn baseball hat wouldn't be a standard issued uniform item.
That's so unfair, man.
Police already saw that Leroy had a phone during the arrest, the search, and when they initially placed him in the car.
They did decent, yep.
Yeah.
They're in line.
Harry, ring the rep, yo, Robinson on long cart. What you think I home? I'm gonna get all you. Watch this.
Soon EMTs arrived to tend to Leroy's injuries. He's escorted out of the police car and into the ambulance while police decide who will accompany him to the hospital. Before getting underway, police take the opportunity to search Leroy again, but nothing incriminating has appeared in his pocket since the last time they checked. With that out of the way, they can finally head to the hospital. In addition to the scrapes on his face, Leroy was treated for injuries to his hands and wrists. There were also concerns about a concussion due to the force with which Leroy's head hit the pavement. While he has recovered physically, he's since come forward to say the encounter left him traumatized.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Why you still up?
What's up?
Why you still up?
Why am I still what?
Why the you still up?
Why am I still what?
You heard what I said.
It's a good question because you've certainly noticed Leroy still hasn't been told why he's under arrest. While the United States Supreme Court has held that it's good police practice to tell a suspect why they're being arrested when taken into custody, the Supreme Court has found no constitutional requirement to do so. Very few states statutorily require this in the United States. It's an exception far from the norm.
Patel 18129.
Damn sure gonna know. My lawyer come holler at y'all, you damn sure gonna know.
Cool.
Damn sure finna get y'all.
Alright, that's good.
I really hope it really works out all in this nigga's favor too. Because how they doing this nigga is dead wrong, bro. I really hope it works out in this nigga's favor again.
Patrol.
Best of luck to you, buddy.
1829.
Best of luck to you, buddy.
Good luck.
Yeah, it damn for sure is, bro. I really hope.
You just got 200,000 for the same got good. Why you grab me like that? Why you grab me for though? I don't get why he touching me, bro.
When Leroy's arrest came under investigation, it seemed police had very little to say for themselves by way of explanation.
All right. We'll put everybody else as offenders that grabbed you. We'll do that on the case report. We'll start head on. Yeah, description or whatever. We'll get the camera. All right, head on in.
It's clear that the sergeant is aware the situation has been botched. The story officer settled on was that Leroy looked directly at the officers as they drove by, widened his eyes, and then walked away. It appears that Leroy was violently arrested for the serious crime.
He just got a... What?
Of looking surprised. The official report went on to mention that police suspected Leroy might have had a gun when he reached for his pocket, but as they later discovered, all he could have been reaching for was his phone or glasses. It seems the real reason Leroy was stopped was simply a case of bullying or misuse of power. Leroy was charged with resisting arrest and aggravated assault against a peace officer. All charges were dropped a few months later, thanks to the body camera footage, which proved Leroy was not the instigator. Leroy proceeded to sue the City of Chicago Police Department for personal damages, as well as to ensure this sort of situation doesn't happen again. Yes. He was ultimately awarded $195,000. Clearly, the situation should have been handled much differently. While police training has progressed over the years, it must continue to evolve and grow with the times. De-escalation, implicit bias, and wellness of law enforcement officers are a few of the mandatory training programs officers must complete. In addition, they're now educated on reporting misconduct they see other officers committing. While officers like these should be a thing of the past, we still have a long distance ahead. Evident.
Okay, I ain't talking about shit. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, that's kind of crazy, bro. Like, just for looking at a police officer doing that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I can't look at a police officer like this, nigga. I can look at a random pedestrian and do that. Nigga, they ain't gonna beat me up out of nowhere just for that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what? I ain't gonna lie, that's fucked up, bro. And I'm glad Twin, $195,000. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. But you know what I'm saying? He definitely got paid a little bit more. I ain't gonna hold. I would have. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's trauma. I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna die. I peed on myself, shit on myself. Nigga, all the above. Nigga, I'm just giving it a buck. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hey, y'all did enjoy this video, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all go follow my Twitch, you know, all that good stuff. You know, it really is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It really does help me, and it helps the channel. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. With that being said, don't resist the officer. Oh, that ain't even his fault. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Leroy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Leroy. Good shit, my nigga. You did what you were supposed to do, my nigga. But hey, if y'all did enjoy this video, man, make sure that y'all do all that. You know what I'm saying? Come back for the next one. And yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next, man. See y'all, man. Peace.